We've learnt that words can be broken into syllables, into their parts, and that each syllable should have a vowel. We also know that vowels can be long or short. For example, short vowel sounds a, e, I, o, and a. And long vowel sounds a, e, I, o, and u. So it's a little bit confusing about if we're spelling, when we're going to use just a vowel, what kind of vowel to use. And there is a rule to help us with that. And that's whether it's a closed-in vowel or not. So looking at the closed vowels, if it's closed, we will use a short vowel for a closed one. For example, hat, ha, a, t. It's closed, the syllable is closed by the two consonants, and so the vowel becomes a short vowel. At sound. If a word has more than one syllable, then we need to look at each one of the syllables and decide, is it a closed syllable, a short closed syllable, or an open syllable, and then whether it needs to be a short vowel sound. So for example here, fantastic is a 3-syllable word, but each of the syllables where the vowel is, each syllable is closed in by a consonant. Fan for a, n, fan, tas, to a, s, tick, to I, k. So that means that each of the vowels are short. The other way that we have where we're using our vowels is if we have an open syllable. So for example, she, sh, e, and you can hear already it's the long vowel sound because it's open at the end. If we have a word like hi, ha, I, it's open at the end, so we know that that's going to be a long vowel sound. We also have some other words where it might be a mixture. For example, robot. I might use a new paint. Robot. And you can see here that bot. It's 2 syllables. The first syllable is an open syllable, so that becomes an O sound. And the second syllable is a closed syllable, so that becomes a short vowel sound, an ot sound. O, because it's an open syllable, bot, b, o, t. So although we have the same letter there, an O, it makes 2 different sounds, a short vowel sound or a long vowel sound, depending on its placement. If we have a word like banjo, you can see ban-jo. It's a 2-syllable word. Here, ban, at sound. It's a short vowel sound. And over here, O, it's a long vowel sound, depending on its placement. Here, it's a closed syllable. Here, it's an open syllable. And so that's another way of helping you with your spelling. If we go back to our first one, we can see here, even with a word like she, which is an open, okay, if I write she over here, she, and we know that we can close it if we added a D on the end, it becomes going from she with a long vowel sound at the end, sh-e, to sh-e, which is a short vowel sound, just by closing it. If we use the other one that I had the example, ha-I, it's a long vowel sound. Until we close it, if I put M, it becomes ha-I. It becomes a short vowel sound. So the placement of the syllables, what kind of consonant, what kind of whether it's what kind of syllable it is, whether it's an open syllable or a closed syllable, tells us what kind of sound the vowel will make. I have a PowerPoint for you to watch and to look at explaining this.